How's it going, everybody?
Hey, Trips.
I'm joined once again by Gazza. Gazza, how you doing?
Yeah, treatment's going well.
Is it?
I see the medical team on the 4th of February, but yeah, stable, satisfactory, all good.
There you go, New Zealand taxpayers. It's your tax dollars at work helping keep Gazza fit and healthy. Super Rugby, Gazza, starts on the 14th of February, so about 1 month away. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? Blues?
Yeah, I think the Blues, they'll definitely be in the finals. Chiefs, Crusaders.
Usual suspects?
Yeah, the Hurricanes and the Highlanders had a lot of changes, so we'll just have to see how they go.
The Crusaders have got a new captain.
Havili, yeah.
What do you reckon about that?
Mildly enthusiastic.
Mildly enthusiastic.
It's a big ask, as you know, guy's a fringe All Black. He's played for the Crusaders a long time. I'm really not surprised they made him captain, but I don't want to see him get persecuted if the Crusaders don't do that well. You know, like they had last year with injuries, which is, you know, the New Zealand tall poppy syndrome can be a bit cruel sometimes.
That's true. He does get a lot of stick. He's a little bit injury prone.
He's had a few injuries. He's a good player. He's a fringe All Black. I think they chose him because probably Cody Taylor didn't really want it, or Scott Barrett, but they're, you know, Mitch Drummond and all those guys will be in the leadership group, so it's a stable choice, satisfactory choice.
Hopefully he has a good injury-free year. Now, one guy who is injured is Wallace Siiti.
Wallace Siiti, yeah, he had a knee operation today. To be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed they've left it so long to get him medically on the road to recovery and rehabilitated. Now, they did exactly the same thing with Will Jordan last time. I think, I don't know who the hierarchy are behind those decisions, but I think they really need to step up to the plate and just do it a lot sooner than leave it a bit later with the rugby season about to be upon us.
Yeah, because he's pretty much going to miss the whole season.
Yep.
Yeah, that's brutal for him. Hopefully he comes back as good and doesn't lose anything from it. Now, also Chiefs, Sean Stevenson.
Sean Stevenson, yeah, well, he's a bit of a unique case.
He wanted out. He wanted
he wanted out, yeah, and they've come to a compromise.
Yeah.
Which is good to see. Do I think he's a big loss to New Zealand rugby? Well, I do actually, because I actually rate him. But obviously there's other hierarchy in the New Zealand rugby fraternity that don't.
Yeah.
I think he'll come back from Japan after a sabbatical and play quite well for the Chiefs. And I think he'll do really well in Japan. And since the road for him is a bit blocked, it's probably the best decision he could have made.
Can he get back into the All Blacks, or do you think
No,
that
I don't
ship
think he's
has
going to be
sailed?
eligible, no.
We got lots of good outside backs, I guess. Aussie news, they got a couple of guys leaving. Longy Gleeson.
Yeah, Tom Hooper and Leggy Gleeson, yeah, that's... they continually get raided.
Yes, the fringe guys.
Fringe guys, and Joe Schmidt's not very happy, and he hasn't made up his mind what he's going to do with his future yet, even though he said it was in December and he hasn't made a decision. Yeah, well, he's taken a bit of a tough stance against Gleeson. I can understand it, and he's got his back up, and I can understand that. And he's just said, if you're in Australia and you don't want to play for Australia, well,
I don't want you
goodbye,
here.
pork pie. You know, he's really dedicated to getting the Aussies up and running for the Lions tour, which is not that far away. So, whatever decision he makes, good on him. Leggy Gleeson, he's a good player. Tom Hooper's a good player, but they've got plenty of loosies, so I don't think they will be too affected in that position.
Yeah, that's probably fair. One competition which is a little bit closer than Super Rugby is the Six Nations. Do you have a favourite? Who do you want to win?
Well,
who do you think will win?
Scotland.
You want Scotland to win? That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I don't think they'll win it, but
No, they're not usually.
I think the top three are going to be Ireland, France,
Yeah.
England and Scotland are going to be pretty close. And I think the poor Welsh and the Italians are going to be bringing up the wooden spoon rear.
You want Gats to keep his job?
I do actually,
Yeah.
but I don't think he will.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough.
He's a good coach.
It's going to be a tough
And
campaign.
I've had a look at all the squads. I've just had a look at the Italian one. That's pretty stable. I'm a bit surprised about some of the guys he's chosen, but he's really trying to rejig this team.
What do you think about Itoje as captain for England?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very wise decision by Borthwick.
Some people don't like him. He rubs some people up the
Well,
wrong way.
There's a lot of people who don't like a lot of people in rugby. That's all part of the landscape, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's just part of it. That's just part of it. Oh well. Good to see you, Gazza.
Anton.
Oh, Anton Segner, our German blue.
Yeah, the German blue. I read an interesting article about him this morning. When he came to New Zealand, he was like at rock bottom,
Right.
and he played for Tasman and down there for a long time, 2 or 3 years, and he did really well down there. And then he changed his allegiance to the Blues and got quite a bit of criticism because he now plays for Auckland and the Blues, of course.
Yep.
But I like what he said about Vern Cotter and Leon McDonald. He said they're the guys that changed his rugby life.
There you go.
And it's a good story to hear from something similar to Fabian Holland coming from Holland.
That's right. Well, there's not many Dutch
there's not
or
many.
German professional rugby players, but they're both playing
Germany
their rugby.
does play rugby, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, exactly right.
And Holland.
And Holland, yep. So
But to have these guys come over to New Zealand and want to make the All Blacks or anything higher is, I think it's really great.
yeah, good for
It's
the
good.
game. Hopefully those teams can get stronger, so they won't need to want to play for the All Blacks. Hopefully they can want to play for the Netherlands or Germany or
Well,
something. But we're not there yet.
They want to play in a rugby country that's strong.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
So
guys.
what have you got? Any predictions for the new year, rugby-wise?
I'd like to see the Blues go back to back, but they've burned me so many times. I won't expect it. And the Six Nations, it's hard to look past Ireland or Scotland or France. Scotland would be lovely, but it seems like a bridge too far.
And of course, we love the Welsh, don't we?
Oh, I'd love to see the Welsh do well. I would love to see the Welsh do well. I want them all to do well, really, but realistically, not everyone can do well.
I think the Blues will go close.
Yeah.
They might even make the final, but I don't think they'll win it. Six Nations, yeah, well, Ireland and France. And England could be a bit stronger with,
With
New
another
captain?
year, yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, they weren't that far away last year. They lost a lot of close
no,
games.
not that far away.
So, yeah,
But I
we'll
can see why Borthwick's done it. He's a lot of people don't like him as a coach. I actually like him as a coach,
The English fans are pretty hard on their
and I like
coaches.
Gatland as a coach too.
There you go.
Maybe because he's a Kiwi.
Maybe. Good Waikato man. All right.
Okay,
Good to
thanks
see
a
ya.
lot.
Take care,
And
everybody.
Stay safe, team. Bye.